us at approximately $720 after 3 weeks, guys. That is spicy right there. That is spicy. It's the day of all days. I decided to wait. I was going to release this on the weekend, but I decided to wait because if I waited a few more days, it would have been exactly 30 days. So I can tell you how I broke this down, how much I actually made in this legit first month of the Amazon influencer program. I don't think y'all ready for this. I don't think y'all ready for this. We're just going to start off from February 5th all the way to February 14th, which was pretty much yesterday, of how much that I made. Continue on from February 5th, we got over 220 plus clicks. Looking at that, feeling real good about that, but we only made around $15. And you know what? I'm thinking to myself, it's the weekends, it's the Sunday. After I've talked to a lot of people have just come to the consensus that the weekends just aren't that great. And you know what? I'm willing to come to that consensus too. Now, you may have a great weekend, and that's good for you. I'm just taking this a generalization from like talking to like 30, 40 other Amazon shoppers, you know? Take that as you will. Going on from February 5th to February 6th, we made around $40. Now, at this point, I'm feeling good. You know, I'm thinking to myself, how can I consistently try to hit that 50? You know, I really want to just start consistently hitting that 50. Now, before I continue, I have a confession to make. This week was probably the worst week in me making videos. All right. I was dropping 50 to damn near 100 per week. And that's why I have over like 300 like items on my store, which is either pictures or videos. Also, heads up on that, by the way. So I always link my Amazon storefront inside my description, you know, that is a affiliated link and all that. But you might be wondering, Tony's saying that he's posting all these videos. Where is it? If I'm not mistaken, your storefront shows your people the 100 most current things. They have the 100 most current things. Now, Amazon has been implementing this new little search bar now. And if you know the video, you know the item, you can search it up from them. But some people have it, some people don't. So I have over 300 things, but you can only see the most recent 100 things. Just give you guys a heads up because some of you guys were asking about that in the comment section. So the next day happens. It is February 7th, and we only made around $30. Again, let me pause you right there. I have a confession number 2. So on top of that, this week, I didn't add much into my store. So I probably maybe added, oh my God, maybe 8 things between videos and pictures. It was such a weird week for me. It slipped my head so bad, which made me a little upset because I only slowed myself down. But at the same time, you know, I'm thinking to myself, I have a lot. I have a lot of items, you know, a week happens, life happens. You don't have to like punish yourself. Because Amazon won't do that either. So I was like, you know, let me just, it was a bad week when it came to uploading new content, but just keep in mind of all the content we already have. The next day happens, we reach February 8th. We only make $20 that day. I'll take it for what it is. You have your ups, you have your downs. I'll tell you one thing. I'm still not hitting what I thought I would hit. As I'm noticing, my head just starts turning because, you know, I'm not saying I'm expecting like hundreds of dollars like in 2 seconds, but like I gotta think about what is making me different from these other people who are making this amount of money that I want with less amount of videos. So then February 9th hits. Even for this day, the last 3 days has just been around 200 clicks. That's it. Barely like maybe 215, 220. So it's been all similar clicks all around. So I'm like, okay. I make around $15 that day. I'm thinking like, dang, and I'm gonna keep it rolling. You know, maybe some days are good, some days are bad. So at this time, I'm still thinking of ways how I can increase to at least minimum of 50 a day, right? Then February 10th hits. We make around $25 again. But this is literally the lowest clicks throughout all the days I'm gonna tell you. I had only like around, I wanna say 150, 140 clicks that day. Then after that, we're gonna fast forward to February 11th. Again, just another 200 clicks, literally on the dot, I believe, that day. And we made $12. So not my best day, but it happens. $12, we all gotta take one to the chest sometimes. It is what it is. So then we go to February 12th. Boom, we hit $50 day again. I feel really good. Like, okay, now I want this to be the new company standard. $50 a day. That's what I want to do. So we hit it. I felt good. That day, we literally had 200 clicks again. Actually, for the rest of the week, we don't pass over like 220 clicks. So the rest of this you're going to hear are pretty much the same amount of clicks throughout those entire days. And then we have February 13th. By far, my worst day ever. Oh my gosh. I made 4 schmeckles that day. 4 whole schmeckles. $4. $4. That's it. I was shooketh. This just proves how much you have to open your eyes to the system, all right? Because that day, 2 items that I made profit from previous days before were returned. So now you got subtracting like another $12, $15 of commission right there. I'm like, dang, I thought I made those dollars. Do not forget, the money does not get solidified until 60 days after, because by that point, they can't return it. It's out of Amazon's hands. That is your now officially earned commission. Please keep that in mind. So don't be like, I made a K this day and now I just said I made 300. Well, because that's just how it is. That's all I made that day. It is what it is. You know, I'm rocking. And then we have the final day, February 14th. Happy belated Valentine's Day. That day, not even 200 clicks, 160 clicks, I believe. We made $50. Not a bad way. We ended right on the 50. Not a bad way to end it. So that pretty much brings us to around $260 of profit for that last week and some change, you know. Now let me sit up for this. After a full month, 1 month of the Amazon influencer program, we have made $980. Now, we were this close to being a 4-figure earner in that first month. But pretty much, I'm pretty sure after the sales today, I will have made finally over $1,000 of profit already. Yes, I put a lot of work in the beginning. I was dropping 100 videos per week when I was first starting, and this. You might think to yourself, oh man, that's a lot of work to put in for only like $1,000. Really, I still don't think that's a lot of work to put in because I have 30-second videos, I have minute videos, maybe like a minute and a half. That's literally nothing. And not only did I pretty much make $1,000 in under a month by doing this, if I would have never make another Amazon video ever again, this amount of money will keep generating forever. Because as long as that product still exists, can still be sold on Amazon, and people watch my video, I'm gonna be making money forever. It's like a YouTube video. That's evergreen content. Just as long as that item doesn't get too overpopulated, which I feel like it's really hard to do on Amazon because Amazon has thousands and thousands and thousands of products. So 1 to 10, how good is this program? Is it actually worth your time? Is it actually worth the investment? Well, coming from somebody like me, I've done Instagram Reel rewards, Facebook rewards, Snapchat money rewards, Pinterest creator rewards, eBay selling. I've done all these different things. And by far, without a doubt, the Amazon influencer program is just amazing. To me, this is really great. And on top of that, don't forget, this is just from online videos. This is not from brand deals. Anything I might get from being in the program. It is not from Amazon Lives. So it's not counting any of these other things that you can get too. $1,000. Now think about it in the grand scheme of things. How would you feel if you could just add $1,000 every single month for the rest of the year? That's an extra $12K in your pocket. So you're telling me right now that you wouldn't take $12K from pretty much doing a little bit of the work and then letting it go. So when you don't want to do this, you're pretty much saying, I don't want an extra $12K for just doing a little bit of work 1 month and just forgetting about it. That's crazy to me. It's crazy, the potential. But at the same time, we have to be very cautious about something too. As you've seen in this last month, you might have thought I was going to just be like, oh man, he was making 50, 50, 50, 50 every single day, 60, 100. It doesn't work that way. There's a lot of different seasons. Some things are popular, some things aren't. I noticed that there was a chair that I had just happened to have a little 15-second video. Little did I know that chair was on sale. They're giving coupons. It was the number 24th chair on Amazon. So I was getting all this random traction too. So maybe your products that you post and forget about get sales. They get traction. So you'll have 1 month where you get a little extra. Maybe you have 1 month, you get a little bit less. But that's the thing. It's a big roller coaster here. Moving on for the next months or the next few months, because I'm not going to stop doing this. I feel like there's still a lot of potential there. I think I'm going to rearrange my strategy. I want to start talking to people and thinking of more efficient ways to start posting. I still recommend what I did. Once you guys get into the program, make videos of everything that you have all around you. Get in that process of look, create, send off. Get in that process of just always wanting to just quickly post something, you know? Because I'm telling you right now, the things that I put, sadly, the least amount of time on, I've made by far the most profit. I think right now, my next thing I want to focus on is to correctly pick the products that can amplify to get the results I want. I have a lot of smaller products thing, which is cool. And I'm getting a lot of commission from it. Like, for example, like I did a book called The 48 Laws of Power. I'm selling that like hotcakes. Think about it. I sell like 20, 15 a day. Since it's a book, it's a smaller commission compared to whenever I sell a chair. I only sold maybe like 20 or 30 or 40 in general. But each chair, I'm getting like $15, $20, you know? There's a big like difference here. Moving forward, guys, we're going to be talking about picking products. What is working? What is happening? So I think for the weekly updates, what I want to do, still give you how much I'm making weekly, but as I'm making more content, I want to start focusing on what types of items am I noticing works well. Because I want to give you guys that type of aspect, you know, because only just giving you numbers a little bit is kind of half the story, you know. But if you've enjoyed this video, you bared with me, you got through the journey, especially if you've watched all my parts, thank you so much, guys. We're not done yet. We're working on week 5. I'm not stopping. I notice a lot of these people be like, I'm doing 1 month. Nope, I ain't leaving. I ain't leaving. I ain't stopping. I ain't stopping. So if you want to keep up my journey, keep up my tips and tricks, anytime I find out something new, I will have another tip and trick video up very, very soon. So please hit the subscription button and hit that bell, because if you don't, you won't know when I drop out the videos and you're going to be missing out. Please also keep DMing me. I'm sorry if I was a little slow. I know that some people are messaging me, and a lot of the times it goes to message request and not just to my general. So I kind of just quickly miss over that. But when I see your message, I do try to get back to you. So if you have any questions about if this video is good enough, what do you think about that? Or if you want to just be like, hey, have you noticed that? So we can just kind of just talk about the program. I'm totally fine for that. Or if you want to leave something in the comments, because let's say, for example, you have a question I don't know the answer to. This is a big community of us. I'm pretty sure one of us can solve this issue. So please just let me know. And other than that, thank you guys so much for listening. Thank you for being a part of this, and welcome to the Marination.